Hey everybody, this is BBlicious and this is part 5 and the final part of how to build a club from scratch. So I already got started actually, but I forgot to start videoing, so I'm sorry. In my defense, I have not been up long, so I can't believe I forgot to turn on the thing. But anyway, so all I did was I just reflected these signs right here. Basically, I just made a clone of this and then I flipped it and then put it down below here. Same for this one. And now I'm working on the steps, on reflecting the steps. So basically what I did was I don't think you can really see it. It's right there. Okay, it's right there. So I just cloned the bottom step and I lowered it down underneath the floor. And so now I am going to do the same for the rest of these. So I need to go by the distance between these two right here, because that's what the difference is going to be between this step and the one under it. So calculator please. So this step is 80101 and this step is 80025. I subtracted that, so I get 76 clicks. So there's 76 clicks. I said clicks. They are 76 clicks apart. So this one is, I'm never speaking to you again. Never. Okay. 79865 minus 76 clicks. 79789. So I am copying the Z axis position number because remember it offsets by 100 every time you clone it. So I am going to clone it, replace that number with the one I just copied, and now I am moving it to 79789. Okay. So, okay, that's that one. So 79789 minus 76 is 79713. So now I'm going to clone this one. I'm going to copy the Z position, clone it. I'm going to replace that number with the one I just copied, and now I'm going to lower that to 79713. Okay. And now for how many did we do? It's 1, 2, 3. This one. Okay. Minus 76. Okay, so I'm going to copy the Z position, clone, replace that number, because remember it offsets by 100. And now I'm going to lower it to 79637. And now I'm going to do this one. Minus 76 for the next one, 79561. So I'm going to copy the position, 79561, and then did I do that right? 79561 minus, yeah, I did. Okay. So it's 79485. So you can't really tell right now, but once I think the lighting is in, you'll be able to tell that they're down there. Okay, so these, I'm not even sure if they'll show up down there. So let's just wait to put those in, because I know they're going to be a pain in the ass, to be quite honest. Because of how how they turn, how they move so much when they turn. Oh shit. I meant to grab the position of the bottom one. This is a big ass club. Primitive cube. Okay, so this is 79865. What? Oh, it's still lit up. Oh my god. What did I do? I cloned that one. Listen, I do this all the time. I make mistakes a lot, but as soon as I make them, like I realize what I've done and I fix them. Yeah, I need to. I think. Oh, let's just delete it and see what happens. So that's at 79865. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. There we go. Alright, so 79865 minus 76. 79,789. $79,713. $79,637. 79,561. $79,485. Okay. I hit the wrong button. Okay, so we're not doing that. Mark that off. Reflections. Might better leave that on there. Okay, I did that already. Events calendar, I did that already. Population cap, I did that already. Change club name and properties, I did that already. Jukebox. We need a jukebox. I don't know where to put that yet. Oh, we didn't reflect the receipts. So let's do that. Again, we're going to copy the z-axis because when you duplicate it, it always offsets it by 100. And then we're going to rotate that 180. Can't see a fucking thing. Gonna make this floor invisible. Okay, so it's at 79937. And also, is it turned around? Can't even tell. Well, let me make this one fucking invisible too. Okay, now we can see some shit. Yeah, it needs to be turned around. So we're going to rotate that back to 0. There we go. And probably should make that one double-sided. Okay. So this is the height of that one. We're going to save that. And then this one, 12503 is the number. So I'm just going to change this to a 5. And then put the height, and then 180, and then back to 0. And then double-sided. And then the corner piece, it's 12503. We're going to rotate it 180. We're going to rotate this. Oh, we might not need to. It's the corner piece. Let's see how it looks first. Yeah, it's backwards. Okay. 270 plus 180 is 90. Make it double-sided. Okay, something ain't right here. Maybe we rotated it too far. Yep, that looks better. It only need to be rotated 90 degrees instead of 180. Okay, so this one we are going to, it's 129.08. Going to flip it, rotate it, lower the position, make it double-sided. Is that right? I can't see. Yep. Yep, that's right. And then same for this one. Flip it. Rotate it. Lower the position. Make it double-sided. Let's do the other one. Also, Mike said that Dale will not want the flashing lights, so we're going to take away the flashing lights. But before we do that, we're going to save this, and I need to go ahead and open that. Because the profiles are really, really slow today. Okay, while we're waiting on that, we can work on this. And you can see the signs better too, where I flipped them. You can see them. Okay. So the Z is 265.88. I need to flip it. Need to rotate it. Double-sided, and then lower the position. 269.96. Flip it, rotate it 180, lower the position, texture double-sided. Gotta do the corner piece. 274.01. Flip it. This one only rotates 90 degrees. I might be going in the wrong direction. Cannot tell. No, it looks like it's okay. And then double-sided. And then this one, 274.01. Flip it. Rotate it 180. Lower the position. Make it double-sided. 274.01. We're going to clone it. Fix the Z. We're going to flip it upside down. Rotate it 180. Lower the position. Make it double-sided. And those are done. So you can see the stairs. If we're going to do the pole, this would be the time to do it. I hate fucking with these things. Fuck. I'm fixing to make a lot of mistakes right here. Okay, so the Z is 195.92. So we're going to clone it. And then we need to rotate it. So we need to rotate it down. So 180. I'm not sure which way it'll go. That would be the way to go, but it's okay. Whoop. Let's just move it over. Wrong position. $180. There we go. Okay, I moved it over till it is even with the current black pole. And then we are going to move it in a little bit. Actually, let's put it back. We should lower it maybe instead. Will that work? No, because it's on top of it and not going through the steps. So we need to raise it. But then it's going to be sticking out. Yeah, let's just get rid of it. I really don't think you're going to be able to see the poles as a reflection. I'm just going to leave it because I really, really hate working with those things, and I just don't think you're going to be able to see it. So, let's bring these court floors back, the ones we made invisible, and then that one. Okay. Now what do we need to do? We need a jukebox and we need balloons. I don't know where I'm going to put the jukebox. I really don't. But we can make some balloons. I can't remember which set of balloons that I make that I think are the easiest ones. So I'm just gonna look. Balloons. Okay, so balloon cluster. I wonder if I already have some pink, silver, and white. No, I don't. And black. No, I don't. I have some purple, silver. I have okay, I could take that and make okay. This is balloon cluster. Yeah, well, which one? Crap. Let's go with let's try two. Let's try two. I don't know if it's the right one, but we can try it. Okay, so basically, I just took like pink balloon, pink balloons, PNG. So I like the shiny ones, like this kind right here. like these ones. I'm that these right here. These are the ones. These are the ones. So I just like paste it as a new image, and then I just let me run this up. So I just take the ellipse select and I copy them, do like a little selection here, and then copy visible, and then I go over here and I'm going to paste as a new layer, put it in position, and then stretch it to fit. So I'm going to save this as Bloom Cluster 2, silver, pink, black, black string. Whoops. I'm going to copy that just in case it does not want to save correctly. PNG. Come on, come on, come on. I'm kind of on a time crunch because I want to be at the fundraiser auction so I can talk shit. And it starts at 3. Okay, so, and it's already 2. So, I might be pausing to attend and then come back. Balloon. Here they are. So let's see how this is going to look. There's only one pink one in there. It's the wrong color of pink too. Balloon. Let's try cluster 1, see if it works on that. Well, at least there's 2 pink ones in there, but there's 4 black. Alright, let's see what the other cluster does. 3. There's only 3 balloons. I messed that up. And 2 black and a silver, so no to that one. I think what we want is this one. It's got more of the pink, so that's balloon cluster 1. So, and I need to change the pink as well. Okay. So the color pink I want to match is this one right here. So I'm going to make a new layer. And I'm just going to draw, in my new layer, I'm just going to draw like a little box. I'm going to put that pink in there, and then I am going to clone that one. And then I'm going to adjust the color using hue saturation. It's red. There we go. That's more pink. That is more pink. It's closer. Let's make this invisible. And there's too much shine on this bitch. So let's fix our brush. Let's fix some of this shine. Watch it not look right. I won't be mad. I have to do it over. Too much shine. Okay. Need to make this smaller. Fix this right here and this right here. That does look better. We'll see how it looks on the balloon. So this is balloon cluster 1, silver, pink, black. Balloon cluster 1. If you change the name of your file, make sure you change it on all the versions. On your XCF file version, as well as your PNG or JPEG file version. We need to get rid of that one. Balloon cluster. That looks better, but there's an awful lot of black ones. We need more pink. So actually I need to switch the pink and the black. So I'm going to move the black layer, the black balloon, over to the pink. And then I'm going to move the pink over where the black was. And now I'm going to save it as 1. The same file name, I just put a 1 on the end of it, so that when I look at it, I go, oh, okay, that 1 means that the original file was not good for whatever reason. That's just the way I do things. If you have a different way of doing it, or if you want to do it a different way, that is totally up to you. This is just a peek into the brain of BB, how I think, how I do things. You don't have to do it this way. Okay, that's better. There's more pink than there is black and silver. So now where are we going to put them? Gee, I don't know. Maybe over here. Maybe next to the happy birthday thingy. I need to make them a lot bigger than they are. Okay. Three. And can that be seen back there? Why, yes, I think it can be. So that last square is going to have a logo in it, so we can't use that one for anything. So just going to scooch this over a little bit. Okay, I'll add more balloons later. I'll clone those and move them around. Let's get some logos up. So, let's mark something off our list. Balloons. I wanted to do an entrance hall separate from the club. I picked up a few textures last night. I was looking at some different textures that I liked. That looks really cool. That would be a great club entrance. That as well. I like that one. This can easily be fixed. This has a watermark, but it can be fixed because this is a very uniform repeating pattern. I'll show you right quick how to fix that. So the watermark is directly on the blue part. It's not intersecting with this black line, but even if it was, you can still fix it. You basically just copy from another section whatever you need to cover up. So if, let's just say it was part of the black line here. So I would just copy whatever section I felt like needed to be copied. So I would highlight it and then copy visible and then paste as a new layer, but always paste in the upper left hand corner. So then I just grab that, bring it down and line it up. Ding, fixed. Okay, this needs to come down just a little bit. Okay, now it's off down here just a tad. So, not a biggie. Just adjust it using the scale. Look at that. Now it's off again. Excuse me, I ate a while ago, so I always get the hiccups after I eat or drink. Because I haven't been up long, so I had breakfast. Okay, now see, it looks almost freaking perfect. Easy fix. So now I just merge. I click on the top layer and then merge it down. And so now it is a permanent part of this texture. So that is fixed. That was an easy fix. I like that one as well, but this is a small texture and I know it'll get pixelated and blurry when I blow it up. I like that one. I like that one too. This also is an easy fix. First I would fix this. So basically I just go over here and just copy visible, paste as a new layer, and I'm going to bring it down. I'm pressing the down arrow on my keyboard to bring it down. And now I'm going to flip it. Okay, so it's not lined up perfectly like the other side. Let's see if we can get it lined up. Okay. I'm going to merge that down. Alright, well, we can do it this way. There's more than one way to skin a cat, Sonny. No, don't look too bad. Nobody, unless you really knew, nobody would really notice. So, there. And then for this side, basically we just copy the whole left side here. Copy visible, paste as a new layer. It's pasted right here on this side. Flip, click on the image, and then using the right arrow on my keyboard, I am moving the image all the way over to the right side, the part that we pasted. And now it is fucking perfect. I'll just merge it. Fuck. Click on the right layer, beebs. Okay, so I clicked on the top layer and I'm merging it down, and now it is perfect. It is fixed. Same deal here. I could just fix this part right here and then copy this whole left side. copy visible, paste as a new layer, flip it, move it over, done. So, alright, so staff signs. Let's do staff signs. So we need to get the DJs, which is DJ Steve, DJ XO Steve. Okay, so this one is cropped and resized already. And then, okay. Logos. DJ Steve. DJ XO. Here it is. Cropped and resized. Now we need DJ Mike with all the fucking numbers, Mikey numbers. DJ Mike, DJ M. Whoop, too far. I know I have one of his. Okay, yep. And then we have Sassy, who is the hostess. So let me see if I got her. Purple hostess. Sassy, cropped and resized right there. And then we have the dance teams. This is going to be harder to remember. Black Velvet. Here we go. That one's cropped and resized. And then we have, I need to look. Wicked Bad Boys, Latinos, Fire Angels, Spirit in Motion, Cats, Ice Cream Pandas. Okay. Wicked Bad Boys. It's this one. That one's cropped and resized. And then, who was next? Spirit in Motion? No, that's the wrong one. Latinos, Fire Angels. Latinos, Fire Angels. Okay, so there's a new one that needs to be cropped and resized. And let's do that right quick. Latinos. What? Okay, why does it not want to open? Okay, no biggie. No biggie. She probably has it on her profile. RLC's moving really slow today. Shit, where's the music? So I don't see the logo. Let's see if I have an email from her, the updated one. Or maybe it's in Skype. Okay, hold on a second. Y'all don't need to see some of this. Okay, so I had to send her a message asking for her profile. My file is corrupted, so I cannot do anything with it. Trying to think. Wonders if I can grab it from Wix. Well, I used it on the bulletin though. Okay, wrong button again. Copy image address. Copy image. I think this is going to be too small. Yeah. I might. I don't know. I just don't know. No, it looks okay. Okay. Crisis averted. Tina's Fire Angels. Sandra Mori Chaos. Cropped and resized. This would be 2023. I can remove the message because I already have it. So, alright. So now I can upload that. Latinos, Fire Angels, cropped and resized version, and then wrong spreadsheet. Spirit in Motion Cats, Ice Cream Pandas. Spirit in Motion. I'm not sure that I have the correct Spirit in Motion logo. But when I sent out the mails, I asked them to let me know if they have a new one so I can update it on the bulletin. And if they do have a new one, then I can just come in here and replace it. Cats. This must be the new one. So that's resized, and then Ice Cream Pandas. This one. I want the 512. The 256 will be too small. Okay, so and I need Party Rock Voodoo Crew. Party Rock Voodoo Crew. Here we go. Right there. Alright, so gonna hang this one first. Um, also, um, so I tell people to resize their textures. And a lot of times when you resize them, they come out looking wonky. Okay, like Steve's. Okay, his is a rectangular logo, and when you resize it correctly, it looks like this. It looks all smushed and everything. And they'd say to me, "Well, it'll come out looking like that." No, it won't, honey. Signs can you can change the size of a sign. This is resized the way it should be. Chloe's is as well, and they're both rectangular and they look fine. You just have to change the size of the sign. That is all. So, okay, so it's X 22092, 22092. I'm gonna copy that. Well, I can't copy that because I have other logo links to copy. Okay. Oh, I'm not done with that one. Crap. Won't have a lot of time before the auction. Probably gonna have to pause this and come back to it. I have to sell raffle tickets today too, so today's gonna be a little bit busy. So Mike's is stretched out, so I'm gonna change that to a 2, and I'm gonna center his. Okay. Actually, I wonder if I can make it a little bit wider. Because his logo has black on the top and bottom, it's kind of like a border. It looks like it's not. Like it's a lot smaller than the others, and it really is not. I like to put everything in the order of their appearance. So up next is I forgot. I just had it. Yeah, black velvet. I just had it on the top of my brain. Black velvet. Wicked Bad Boys. Latinas, Fire Angels, Spirit in Motion. Oh, duh. Latinas, Fire Angels. Spirit in Motion. Now would probably be a good time to go pee or get something to drink or something. So I'm going to be hanging these for a few minutes. Or make the kids go outside or some shit. And then, whoop, ice cream pandas. There we go. And then we gotta hang sassies yet. So we want to put this as close to the wall as possible without them flickering whenever we run away from it. Okay, so let's check and see if the ones on that end flicker. I don't really see anything flickering. Like, I'm looking at Chloe's right now. So let's see if Sassy's flickers. Nope, it's not flickering. Alright, let's see if anybody else's flickers from running away from it. Wicked Bad Boys. Okay. So, Wicked Bad Boys. $22,090. So if that one needs to be $22,090, the rest of them do too, because they're all on the same wall. So if one flickers, they're all gonna flicker. Wow, that was way off. I didn't even check that one. Did I not check that one either? Yeah, I did. Okay, let's adjust this one. And then Steve's. Just want to double check on that one. Okay. Alright, let's check again. Anything flickering? Nope. Nothing is flickering. Okay. So I think maybe I want to put the jukebox and the glowies in the... Oh, I need to make a note of this. Remove flashing lights. Save first. Okay, because let's see, staff logos and signs, we can mark that off. We need to do some kind of separation so people don't walk up onto the dance teams. So I don't know if I want to take out like this part of the stage right here. I think I do. Let's see where this ends. I don't want to take it out behind the seats. That will be a pain. Well, I could take it out right here. I could take out this section right here. Let's see if there's a section on the other side like that. Yep. So I could take this out. So there's a gap. Alright, let me just make this invisible before I go any further. before I start deleting shit. Oh yeah, go outside. I need to go outside and delete the busy court floors. So these court floors right here, I need to get rid of. And this one right here, I need to get rid of. Okay, well, let's do it. Get rid of that one. Always remove your collide first before you delete. Delete. Uncollide and then delete. Now, we have this barrier right here. We're going to have to adjust the railing. Where's the railing? There we go. Make that. So we're going to have to adjust that. So right now I'm just going to make that uncollided. And then the partition, okay, is going to have to be halved. So half of 475 is let's just say 237. Okay, so I can actually make that a little smaller. And we make it 217. And then I can rotate that 90 degrees. And then put that here. So yes, we're doing a little bit of rebuilding here, simply to separate the dance stages so that peeps don't just walk right up on the stage in the middle of the dancers. We don't want that. We do not want that at all. So this, we need to find out which way it expands from. Just my fucking luck. Okay, so which number is going to be? It's not that one. So it's going to be this one. So I need to copy that one because I want it in the same position. I just need to put this right here. Okay, now I can run this up. And now we need to fix this right here. This is going to be a pain. Which end is it shrinking from? Oh good, that end. Okay, but it shrunk on this side too. Just a little bit. So, wrong direction. Okay, so this needs to run out. Oh, it's right about the right spot. So now let's just clone this and turn it around. So this is at 180. So I'm just gonna put it right here. And I need to, yeah, it ran into the wall, so that's good. Okay, so now we need to fix the collide here. Of course it would do it from the wrong end. Okay, let's make it collidable again. And it is at, I think it's this number. So we need that to overlap a little bit. Okay, and then, yeah, this needs to come back. Okay. And then we need to clone it and then do it this way, this direction. Oh, see, that's why you check your numbers. I was 6 clicks off. 6 clicks off. Fucking pervert. I don't know why people want to take the things I say and turn it into something perverted. Perverts. Okay, so let's see what happens in the corner. Nope, I did not fall. Okay, that's good. And now this one needs to be expanded. Watch it go in the wrong direction. Yep, because that's the way my luck runs.
This is a reminder. Auction. This is a reminder. Auction.
My memory isn't that bad, Alexa, that I couldn't remember from the first fucking time you told me. Okay, so this is good. Alright, so I'm going to make that invisible. And I'm going to make this one invisible. And I'm going to make this one, well, I'm going to leave that one right there for now, because I'm going to use it here. So we need to fill in this hole, so I'm just going to clone this. I'm going to rotate it to 180. And then I'm just going to stick it in here like this. Actually, this is at 297.89. 297.89. Oh, there we go. And then I need to make this a little bit longer. So this needs to go this way. Oh, wrong direction. This way. Okay. And then we are going to take this balcony rail and we are going to clone it. And okay, I'm going to make that invisible. And we didn't quite go far enough for, oh, what? What? We got a hole right here. Okay. This needs to come in. Well, that kind of fixed that whole problem right there. Yeah, what? Okay. Okay, they kind of fixed that whole thing. but I still need to reflect the ones we just adjusted. We need to, oh, looky there. Looky there. Alright, I'm gonna have to fix that. I'll go ahead and do it now before I go. Fuck it. Make this core floor invisible. And make this one invisible too, so we can see. Okay, so trying to think of what I want to do. I think I'm just going to clone this one and just lower it a little bit. Because I could move that big black wall there with the pink glow, but if I do, I have to go around the room adjusting all the rest of them too. And I don't want to do that. So I'm going to lower this. I'm going to push it back a little bit. That's the wrong button. I'm just going to fill in the space a little bit. And actually, okay, so I'm going to do some hinky shit right here. Close your eyes. You don't want to see this shit. I'm filling in gaps. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the texture off of this, and then I'm going to, come on, please do not boot me. Please do not boot me. Thank you. Okay. So I'm going to take the texture off. And then I'm just going to go to State tab, 0, 0. That does not need to be activated on load. And it just kind of filled in the gap. And nobody's going to know any difference. Okay? So I'm going to pause this, and when I come back from the auction, I will finish cleaning this up. So get you something to drink, go pee, pause the video or whatever, and I'll see you back here in a little bit. Okay, so we are back. I took several hours off to act a damn fool at the fundraiser, so but we raised some money. Some money was raised by people stripping the fuck out of me, and that's all that matters. That people have fun and money was made. So alright, so now we have to, oh, I hate it when that happens. Fuck, already making mistakes. Okay, so now we have to shorten up this wall right here. So this one is 217, so we need to do this one as well. 217. And the height of this one is won't let me grab it. There we go. The height of that one is 79400. So I'm going to duplicate this one. It's 297.75. Just going to change that 7. and then lower it. Okay, so actually, I didn't have to fill in that gap right there, did I? Let me get rid of that. Not that one. Not that one. That's not the one. The gap filler. The gap filler. That one. It was that one. Yeah, that one. So, we're just going to take this one and we're going to 297.39. There we go. And then this one is 4.37. Come on. Why won't you let me grab it? 4.37. There we go. Put that back. 4.37. And the position is there we go. And the okay, so now we need to fix the line over here. Why does this make me look so tiny? Fuck, because I am. Made me look really tiny. Okay, so this needs to go out. Yay, it's pointing in the right direction. Okay. Okay. Alright, so that's done on that side. Probably gonna have to build a couple steps right there. Let me get rid of that glowy. Okay. So that and that. Let me just make sure. Okay, so on this side, is that side bigger than the other side? Because I think it's got... Well, we'll just get rid of this one. Okay, the court floor. Wrong court floor. So... Okay. So we need to get rid of that one. And we need to get rid of that one. and that one, and that one. No. Oh, I forgot to undo the balcony rail. Let me see what the other one was at. $297.39. I want to get that corner as fine as I can get it, as tight as I can get it. Okay, so this is going to be at $297.13. And this is 4.34. Okay. So this is at Hold up. Okay. I was like, wait a minute, something ain't right here. If you're not sure which, if you go to grab something and you're not sure if you're grabbing the right thing or not, go to State tab and make it invisible, and that way you can see what you're grabbing. That's one way to do it. Okay. Why are these sticking way out? Oh, duh, because of the stage. I cloned it from the stage. I'm a dork. Oh my god, I'm such a dork. $2.11. See, I don't have my things even. So, but it's shaping up. Make sure that's rotated evenly. It is. So the height of this one is 790/400. So I'm just gonna clone this one. 276/52. Okay, so it's not meeting right here at this corner. So I'm gonna fix this side piece. There we go. Alright. Now we gotta fix this right here. And of course it's coming from the wrong end. It's not the end I want it to come from. Why do I always go in the wrong direction? And gonna clone that. Make sure it's rotated correctly. It is. Okay. Now this has to be stretched out. Of course it's going in the wrong direction. God. It's growing from the other end. And this needs to be cleaned up right here. I can see a few little dots right there where it's not sized all the way. There, that's better. And okay. All right. Now we can make this collided again, and Make sure that's rotated right. And make sure there's a little bit of overlap right there. And that needs to at least be up against the wall. And I don't remember if this has one here or not. I don't think so. Okay, actually this needs to go, fuck, on the other oh, right, okay, this is a reflection wall. Okay, so it doesn't need to be any lower than what it is. Okay, lost myself for a second, forgot what the hell I was doing. When I made that floor invisible, it threw me off. So okay. Okay, so this is hanging out just a little too far. We don't want it that far out, just enough to intersect with the balcony out front here. Okay, so I'm gonna make this invisible. We're gonna make this one invisible. We're gonna make this one invisible. And we're gonna make this one invisible. Alright, so let's bring back our floors and see how it looks. And I forgot to make this one invisible too. Okay. So actually right here, I can actually build a step right here or something. A step. And that looks pretty big compared to the other side. Like it doesn't, it doesn't look even. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Alright, so let's do the other side. So, you saw how I did those two sides. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video and get the other two sides done, and then I'll be back to show you how to put the stairs in that I've decided to add to the build. No telling when I'm doing it. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I am back, and I just noticed something. You remember earlier when we adjusted those signs on the wall over there? Well, they're still flickering. You see over here? I wish those would go away. Okay, so right here you can see half of the sun is not even there. And that one's flickering too on the end. So we need to pull those out some more. So that's gonna be 220, 66. So we're gonna move all of them out so none of them flash. And I have finished adjusting the stages so nobody can just walk up on the stage to interrupt the dance team. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build some stairs on the side, and you're going to go along with me. Alright, so I'm going to build them on the back here. Alright, so you're going to need a court floor. Usually what I do is I just clone one from the floor, one of the invisible ones. Clone it, make it visible. When using a court floor, I don't know if this is true with the flat planes, you know, the blue ones, or with the water surface, because I don't use those for stair ramps. I use a court floor. But with a court floor, once again, you have to remember these are redheaded stepchildren. They're quirky as fuck, and if you don't treat them a certain way, they will fuck everything up. They work when they want to, the way they want to, and if you don't treat them the right way from the get-go, you're going to have to start over. You're screwed. Okay, collidable court floor 1 by 1 so far. You're going to make the X under scale. You're going to make that 0.30, 0.30. And then you're going to rotate it in the direction. Excuse me. Let me redo that. Okay, please tell me that is the... Okay, that's the clone. Okay. 0.30. Let me just make sure it's the clone. Okay, there's no hole in the floor, so we're good. 0.30, and then you're going to rotate it 30. Now you rotate it in the direction you want it. So, the court floor that I'm actually going to use as the base for the stair ramp, I made that visible once again so I could see what I'm doing with it and everything. So the one that I tilted, the one that's going to be the ramp, I'm raising it up. Okay. So I'm going to move this kind of where I want it. I know I'm going to have to move it some more. Okay. So I'm getting up here. Gonna have to make some stuff invisible. Let me close this box. It's annoying me already. Okay, so I'm going to make this tiled floor invisible, and then the court floor that's right here, I'm going to make it visible as well. And the ramp itself, I am going to darken it so I can see it. So it stands out against the other court floors. Okay. So when you're building stairs, first of all, everything has to be lined up just so. Okay. Your ramp is the part you're going to be moving. The platform, which is this right here, this court floor, you can call it the landing, the platform, whatever. It's where you land when you get at the top of the stairs. This part is not going to move, okay? So you put this one where you want it. The ramp is what's going to move. So I'm going to right click on the platform, I'm going to right click on properties, and it's going to light up the red collides without me actually grabbing the prop, okay? Because I'm going to use this red collide as a guide. So you see this red line right here? This is the side that the stairs are going to be on. So this top collided guide right here is going to be the point, let's call it the point for this court floor. Now I'm going to right click on the ramp, and I'm going to left click the ramp so that I actually grab the prop, okay? Because the ramp is the one we're going to be moving, not the platform. So we only want to see the platform's red lines, but we're actually going to adjust the red lines on the ramp. So you can see the red lines from the ramp right here. So here is the point, the red collided line on the platform, and here is the point, which is the top red collided line on the ramp itself. What we have to do is connect the top point of the ramp collide with the top point of the platform collide. We have to combine those two so that they meet and create one smooth transition from the ramp to the platform. So in order to do that, we are going to have to, first of all, raise the ramp. Now this part might be a little bit tricky for someone who is not accustomed to building stairs, because remember, the bottom point of the collide of the ramp has to be inside this court floor right here. It has to be in the floor. So we might have to make it a little bit longer. So let's adjust the length of that by 10 clicks. And now I am going to use my arrows to to bring the ramp closer. And now I'm going to raise it. Now here, right here, this is the red line of the ramp. This is the red line of the platform. So we want to raise this red line until it meets this red line, and it's one solid line. So I'm going to look at it from a view where I can keep an eye on the bottom of the ramp as well as the lines up here. So I'm going to raise it up a little bit. And also, when you're doing deco, you cannot stand in one place. You have to have different views. You're always going to be moving around. Do not think you can stand in one place in deco and get it done, because it's not going to work. Okay, so we need to come closer. Okay, you can kind of see there, we need to come closer. There's still, you see that little bit of a gap right there? Oh, I've gone too far. Okay, from this point of view, it looks like a solid line. But when we change our view, we see that it's too short. So we have to raise it up. Now it looks like a solid line, but you can see there's a gap between them right there, so we need to adjust this again. You get too close, the lines disappear. And now we look at it from all the angles. We also have to make sure the bottom part is in the floor as well. So it looks good, but let's test it. I can walk down it fine. I can walk up it fine. Oh, I'm getting hung up at the top. So something is off. Let's see if we can get closer. So the line looks a little thick right here. That is a sign that it might be 1 or 2 clicks off. So I just move it 1 click, and it will release me. So let me, when your two lines, when your two collides are together, they shouldn't be thick. Like one of them is off. It should just look like one line, like one regular sized line. It shouldn't be thick looking. You hear the sirens? Something's going on out there. Okay, it looks good, but let's see if it works. Nope, it's still catching me. Sometimes it might be just one click off. So I had went up a click. So let me go down 2 clicks. No, I don't think it's, I'm going back up 1 click. So I think it's not the up and down, it's the other direction, this one. Let's try that. It's still catching me. Alright, so let's go back 1 click. Nope. Let's go up 2 clicks. Alright, this one's gonna be a pain in the ass. It's got me stuck. I cannot see what the problem is. Oh, I was too low by a click. Okay, well, it's working in my current settings, but I have my settings on unlimited all the time, ultra high and all that. So in order to test the stairs to see if they're really going to work for someone who has lower settings, we're going to change the maximum FPS to 15. And you can feel the difference. Then we go up the ramp. If we can go up and down the ramp without getting stuck, it will work for anyone. So it is working. So now at this point, turn my settings back up. At this point, I can now scale the width of my stairs to 1 or whatever I want to use. I might just do 50. So now I can make this court floor this one invisible once again. And once we get our stairs put up there, we can make the rest of this invisible too. I can make this one invisible. And then I can bring that back. So once we put our steps here, we can make this ramp invisible as well. So So if we want to put one on the other side, what I do is I make a note of the position. It's 159.32, and I clone it. So I'm going to make the tile invisible, and I need to make that court floor invisible. Because we cloned this from the other side, we already know that it's in the floor. So all we have to do is line up this collide with the top of this collide. Remember, we are moving the ramp. We are not moving the platform. It's already at the right height, so we only have to line it up that one way. Okay, so it looks like I got it lined up right. Let me lower my settings and check it. Okay, so it appears to be good. So we're going to make that platform invisible, and we're going to make the tile visible once again. So all we got to do is put our stairs up over here. So just gonna grab this bottom one over here. Okay, so make your stair as wide as the court floors collide. So the ramp does not stop at the red part. You see the collided line out here on the sides? That's where it stops. So make that a 5. Still too wide. It's a 4. It's a 4. It's a 4. Okay. So I'm just eyeballing it actually to where it looks even. That looks even and that looks even, but it's actually almost right on the line. Okay. So I'm trying a different way of making the stairs. See if this works any better. Just lining them up with a little bit of space in between. Let's see how it's going to work. Okay. Let's see if it works. Okay, what's the difference? So this one is 899 minus whatever this bottom one is, 80025. 74 clicks. So whatever this is, we add 74. $81.73. So the next one's going to be $81.73 plus 74, $82.47 plus 74. Plus 74. 8321 plus 74. 8395 plus 74. It's 8469. Let's see if our feet go into the stairs. Looks pretty good actually. So let's make this court floor ramp invisible. They look pretty uniform. Alright, we need a stick. Those things can't just float in air, you know. So we're going to clone this and we're going to rotate it 180 degrees. And let's see, that needs to be 270. And then this needs to be, can we do that? No. 300.
This is a reminder. Auction.
Oh, the auction's starting again in a few minutes.
This is a reminder. Auction.
So it's 8161. Okay, that ought to do it. So those are that's looking low. That is looking low. 297 is the rotation. Okay. I think that's better. Now we have to replicate that on the other side and then also on the other side of the room. So I am going to pause this and I will be back when they are done. Stay tuned. Alright, so I've gotten some work done. I have stepped outside the build and I deleted the court floors that were not necessary. There was a bunch of extra ones. So I got rid of all of those and I separated the stages, fixed those. And so right now I'm going to work on the landing area. So I've decided to use this one. I have colored it to pink, a pink color. And now I need to resize it. So it's 512 by 512. Resolution is 72. So I'm going to save this. I am really tired. You probably might be able to tell that by my voice. So wallpaper. I've been working on this for hours tonight. Wallpaper, entry. Okay, hold on. Okay, so wallpaper entry, pink, resize. It's a JPEG because there's no transparent areas. So let's get that sucker uploaded. And also, this club is going to be for sale. Not exactly in its current state. This version is for a special event. So, but once I get it done, I think I'm going to use a pedestal instead. Once I get it done, I'm going to change some things from this version, and then it'll be a different club version, and then I will have it in the showroom. Do I know a price yet? No, I don't. No, I don't. We will see. Huh. Okay, this is gonna be no, ain't gonna fit. I'm not real good at dreaming up these entrances like this, so I'm just kind of winging it. think I'm going to use a sign for the other, because there's another one I have that I really like. And let's see, it's some kind of disco thingy. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's that one. Yeah, I really like that. So I'm going to resize it. I might use it for the ceiling. I'm not going to try to color it pink or anything. I like the multicolor. But I do think I want to use it for the ceiling. I haven't decided about the floor. I was thinking just like black for the floor, but I don't know. We can try this on the floor and see how it looks. Oh, you know what? I forgot whenever you land, you're facing this way. So I'm going to do it this way. So it looks like that. When I was thinking it would look better like that. uh, I mean, it still looks okay, but I think it looks better the other way. But anyway, let's see what it looks like on the ceiling. And this needs to go to 90. And then there it is. So let's raise it up. Alright, so that's not where I want it to go. So I'm just going to delete that because I know where the entry is now. So in the center of the stairs, I want to land somewhere along any. I think I'm going to put the glowies right there, so I want people to land here. So I need to set the AC unit right here. So where I'm standing, my position, I want to put it on the AC outside. So 21238 81171. I think I can't see anything without my glasses. 199.15, and the yaw is gonna be the direction that you're facing. The yaw is that number right there, the second number. This is your rotation. This is your yaw. 473. 4.73. Okay. So let me go back out to go to the default. Okay, so this right here needs to be okay. Yep, that's where I wanted to be. So I built the entry in the default. Yes, I did. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick this in the corner. Oh shit, I clicked it. Didn't even have prop open. I'm going to stick this in the corner, and I'm going to take the collide off of it, and I'm going to make it invisible as well. That'll be like in a little emergency thing. And I'm going to set this as the start point. So, good Lord. So CD entry. So this is the set to current location, set as landmark entry point, set as default entry point, and it'll turn that blue. So I am going to put a trigger I'm going to put a trigger here, and it's going to move to location. No, move to, yes, move to location. Take the collide off, and this is going to, let me click on this AC. 21238. 81171. $199.15, and the yaw is 4.73. And I'm going to close it. Oh, shoot. I always forget this about the triggers. So you go to state and activate on load and trigger. I think that's all that's needed. Let's test it. Ta-da! Seamless transition. Okay, so now I need to put a sign. It says enter here or something like that. Enter now. I like that. Enter here. Let's go with this one. Enter. So I'm just going to highlight this white and hit delete on my keyboard. Make sure to get inside the letters too. And then I'm going to hue saturate this until I get to the pink I want. Saturation. I want it to be... There we go. Now it's pink. Pink. But it's looking too pink compared to... Let's do this. Here's the pink we need. Right there. Let's do a layer. An extra layer. This is how I match colors to stuff. So hue saturation, that's pretty close right there. Okay, so now we make that invisible, and now we resize this, and you know what? I don't like that this part got lighter, so let's do this. Okay, so I'm gonna make a duplicate, and on the duplicate I'm going to erase the green. Okay, so now the green layer is what we are going to this is not there we go. Make that invisible. Now that is still dark because you see the difference. If I didn't have that extra one on there, it would be light like this, but it's dark because I added that second layer. Okay, now we're going to resize it. Oh, it's 320 by 320, so we can do 256 scale. It's got layers, so let me save it. Why in prop maps? Club. Okay. Sun. Enter. Pink. Cropped and resized. And this one we do need to save as a PNG. And upload it. Well, there's always going to be somebody standing at the door going, where do you go in at? That person is usually me. So we put an enter sign. Please don't boot me. Okay, so we put a sign on where to enter for people like me. Fuck. For people like me who don't know where the hell they're going. And that's not showing up worth a damn, is it? Well, shit far. Okay, I have a solution. We're going to go in here, and the black part, we're going to go to colors, and we're going to invert it. It's going to turn it white, and then we're going to save it. I'm going to add white arrow onto that. It's already resized, so we don't have to worry about that. White arrow. Let's try that again. Ta-da. Okay, so this thing kind of makes the room look round, doesn't it? I was gonna put some molding up here, but I don't know. I kind of like it like this because it makes it feel round. If I put molding, it will definitely make it square. I don't know. I might come back in and do it. I didn't want to jump just yet, okay? So, don't be premature. Okay, enter here, walk in. There we go. And now I want the glowy stands to be here. Let's see. So So I'm looking at the location of this table in correlation with the side, with this edge of the steps here. So I want to put it like right about the halfway point. That comes about halfway up into the table. Okay. 204.20. Oh, 420. Okay. And now I am going to steal a texture from Pioneer, and you're going to watch me do it. So when I obtained Pioneer's properties that are in the showroom, he relinquished all the textures to me and everything else. So I am going to use the glowy thing from Erotica. So I own it, but he put it. He did it. He created it. I guess I'm assuming he did. I really do not know. And glowy stand colors. Here we go. Oh, that's for the glow stick. Okay, so here's the actual thing. So we want pink, black, and white. So pink. I think this is. Oh, there's a pink already on there. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me see here. Blue. Okay, so just gonna turn this one. This ain't the right one, I don't think. I think it's the blue one. Glow. Oh, it's the eyeball. It's on the eyeball. Here we go. Okay, so gonna make my color and move this thing out the freaking way somewhere. Alright, so I want to keep the white. I want to keep the black. It's the blue I need to change color. Okay, so I'll just change it from blue. Hue saturation. That. No. I think that's the color. Okay, and now I need to change this to that color. I think that's it. And now I need to change this to that color. It's a lot of pink though. Whoa, horsey. Okay. Now I can hide that. That's just my color reference. And I've got pink, black, and white. Save as. I need to save it under the glowy stain colors too. Pink, white, and black. I don't know if I can remember how to put this sucker together. Oh, you know, I probably need to save this to the, to this. To the Club Delight folder. Club Delight. Okay. And I may as well do the other while I'm at it. Stain colors. Okay, so white. And then okay, so I just need to turn the purple ones pink. I'm making duplicates of the purple ones. And then I am going to turn them pink. So that's a 53. And then I'm going to go up here to this one. HueSat 53. And then this one. Hue Saturation 53. So this is going to be white and pink. And then I need to save it in the Club Delight folder as well. Okay. I might have to run over there and look at it to see how it's done because it's been a while since I did it. So primitive cylinder. So do white. Chloe white. I do not want to add that. It's just a matter of getting it into the right folder. Okay, so now I can go back to the purple and I'm going to duplicate this layer, and then I am going to take the duplicate and I'm going to move the hue saturation until it matches or gets close to that color right there. And I think that's pretty close. So I'm going to save it as pink. This is going in both folders. It's going in Club Delight, but it's also going into the Erotica folder too. Because at some point, somebody's going to want a hot pink one. And I'm going to be ready with the glowy. It's going to be done already. So let's pink. And then pink. Okay, so I got those done. I need to upload them. So I've got that and that and that and that. Should I do it facing it? Yeah, I may as well. Okay, I'm going to pause it for this part because I have something in my eye. I'm going to have to get it out. So when I come back, hopefully the glowies will be done. Okay, I am back, and actually it is the next day because I got tired last night, and so I decided to pause till today. So I got the glowies put in, but it wasn't until these were actually spinning, and it wasn't until after I got these together and I remembered Mike said Dell does not like things to move, so which is why we got to get rid of the lights and why I stopped the glowies. So, but anyway, the glowies. So I think I don't think I'm gonna do anything else to the entry part right now. Um, that might change later, but right now, why do I have to keep moving this? Well, I don't want to. Now I'm gonna have to check and make sure that's still running. It is. I really didn't want to get rid of it. I just want to move it out of the way. Um. Okay, so let me go back to the entry. So when you jump here, this is where you land. So it's not anything spectacular, but it's okay. Maybe I can stick that there. Okay, so basically you just walk into it, and this is where you land. So people have the options of grabbing a glowy. I'm not going to grab one because, well, just because. I don't feel like I'm way too short. No, I'm the right size. Okay, so today we have to get rid of the lights, and we have to put the dance team logos on the front. Oh shoot, I should have put my business logo right here while I was in here. May as well go ahead and do that. This one is going under Bad Deco. So this is the one that's resized. I also need to put up a barrier in here. So actually I'm glad that I came back up here because I totally forgot about that. Hold on. Oh, I just sneezed. Sorry about that. Oh, forgot to make this translucent. So for creating a barrier, I like using the balcony rail and make that collidable and make it a little bit skinnier, about halfway. That's just my house phone ringing. I'm not going to answer it. About the only people that call me on that phone are spam calls, and so I don't answer it. I just have it here for emergencies. Because sometimes I live in a small town, and I live on the edge of town. But because of my location, sometimes depending on how great of a cell phone I have, it just doesn't pick up. But my old cell phone, the service was crap, and I could not get nothing. Like I could not. I fell one time and needed to call for help, and I couldn't get anybody. I had to crawl to the living room to get the house phone. So I keep it for emergencies, but the only people who ever actually call me on it are spam callers, so I don't answer it. That was everything you didn't need to know about my house phone. Okay, again, we're checking our rotation to make sure that the numbers are right, and mine was off. Usually when you rotate by hand, it's either gonna be perfect or it's gonna be off by 6. Yep, it's off by 6. I have not been up long, and I am not a morning person. Alright, so now we need to put the dance team logos on the front of the stage. I think it would. I thought about putting them on the wall, but I can't do that because on this side I have the happy birthday sign, so I can't put them up there. So we're going to put them on the front of the stage. So we already have these uploaded, but I need to look at the schedule. So the first 2 teams, let's see, there's 6, so we need 3 signs on each stage. And the first team is Black Velvet, so we're just going to use theirs to start with. Okay. They're doing maintenance today, so all kinds of things are probably going to be wonky. Yeah, these are going to be smaller than I really want them to be, but okay, so the center of the stage is going to be where these 2 panels meet right here. So we're going to move this to the center. I copied the wrong number. You'd think after doing Deco for all these fucking years I could get it right one time. I'm not going to stretch out the, hold on. Fucking spam calls every damn time. So I don't want to stretch these signs out. Why don't you make them bigger, baby? Because I don't want them to look like shit. Okay? I don't want them to look like shit. That's why. So, okay, so we got 2 per hour. So the other stage, Black Velvet, Latinas, Fire Angels, and Cats will be on this stage. Then on the other stage, it'll be the second group of teams in each time slot. So Latinas, Fire Angels, and Cats will be here. So Latinas, Fire Angels, and then Cats. Shit. Did not mean to click that. Okay, we're going to start with the middle. I pushed it too far back and then let go. Okay. I'm just eyeballing it. As far as the space in between. Okay, so now we need the second group. That would be Wicked Bad Boys, Spirit in Motion, and Ice Cream Pandas. Okay, so the dance teams will enter on this end. They can exit on the other end. Or I swear I thought these were lined up. I lined them up by the numbers. Okay, they are. I was gonna say. Okay, and then on this side, ooh, you see the signs flickering? We need to fix that. And then same on this end. They can enter the stage on this side. And they can exit on this side. Oh, 971. I thought these were lined up too. Whoa, they are off. 10971. But the numbers are right. How are they off? Okay, I need to figure this out. I'll be back. Okay, so I couldn't figure out why they looked off because they're not off. So what I did was I made a clone of this pole right here, and I lined it up, one here and one here, to show me where the edges of these steps were. And then I made them long enough to go across the entire stage, and when I come across the other side, they're right. So that was blowing my mind because I lined them up by the numbers. And when I say that, what I mean is, like, for each one of these steps, the z-axis is 10971, and it's the same on the other side. So it was blowing my mind. Alright, so let's make sure that the logos from the other side of the room are not flickering. Okay, they seem to be good. Yeah, we need to reflect these as well. Okay. Alright, I'm back. So, alright, sorry about the interruptions. Okay. So now we need to flip the signs over, and I fixed that one. Should have done it a different way. I was actually going to take the long route, so I switched it. Okay, so I'm just going to copy the location, like the height of that sign that's underneath. because I need to do this one the same, the others the same way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clone it. So the Z is always going to change because it always has a 100 click offset whenever you clone it. So 253.69. So I need to change that 2 to a 3. And then I'm going to rotate 180 degrees. Going to make it double-sided. And then I'm going to paste the height that I copied from the other one. Then I'm going to do it again. Going to clone it. 253.69. Then I'm going to rotate it 180 degrees. Going to make it double-sided. And then I'm going to paste the height. So that's reflected. Need to do the same to these. $144.83. Did I clone that? I can't even tell. I did. Okay, so 144.83. We're going to rotate 180 degrees. Like sometimes when I'm doing stuff, I'm not even thinking about what I'm doing. I just automatically, like I'm in auto mode when I deco sometimes. I don't even remember what the hell I'm doing. I'm just doing it. Okay, those are reflected, and we need to reflect these signs up here too. So we need to do the one on the end. So that's 10109. Now, if you don't want to double side these, what you can do is you can stick the logos into GIMP or Photoshop or whatever and flip them. You don't have to use a double-sided option, texture double-sided. Come on. Okay. So that's going to be the height for these. And then, so this one, 10555. Rotate 180. Okay, I'm going to get the rest of these done and then I'll be back. Alright, so I got all of the logos flipped, reflected. You can kind of see them down there. And while I was at it, I went ahead and put the happy birthday Dale and the balloons on the other side as well. So that's done. Oh, I didn't do the reflection. Did not do the reflection. Forgot about that actually. Okay, so just 790,500. I'm not used to doing these. I don't do a lot of these. Okay. Alright, so that's reflected, and just running around looking for anything that's going to flicker. Alright, let's get this jukebox squared away. Okay. And let's do something pink with that, but before we do, I want to make sure that we're not landing on that when we come in. And it's not in our grill. We're right in front of it, but it's not in our way. So this is good. Okay, so I don't know if I already have a pink jukebox, but I'm gonna look. Or I might have something I can just recolor. Jukebox. Let's see what I got, chill. I kind of like that one, but that one's got hearts on it like a wedding. I don't think I have the original anymore. It was on my old computer, and when it died, I lost a bunch of files. So okay, this one is green. This one's gold. I don't think I have the file for that anymore. And it's a pink one, but it's 50s. Okay, I kind of like this one. I don't have the file for it anymore. I still might be able to recolor it. I can make a new one, but I don't want, honestly, I don't want to take a whole lot more time on this. Let me try the red one. See if I can recolor it. Get rid of some of these. That's not the right one. red. What is the name of it? Modern glossy red. Modern. Yep, that one. So let's see if we can turn the red to pink. Okay, maybe we can. So let me get a color reference going on here. And let's turn this sucker pink. I, I don't know. It's turning it purple or red. Like that's probably the closest. Alright, let's do that. Glossy pink. So apparently that's a link that doesn't work anymore because I don't hear any music. So, alright, so let's see what we can mark off of our list. We hung the Deco logo. We did the jukebox. Dance team signs. Oh, we need to do the lights. Okay, so I really want to keep these lights. Let me do a save real quick. Okay, so this is going to take a minute. Everything's moving slow, so I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Alright, so I've been doing saves, and I haven't been deleting them as I go, so I'm going to delete my first one. It's still working. I don't want to delete too many things. That took a second, so I paused. Okay, so then I did a save with the lights, but then when I put the glowies in, I saved it again. So let me delete that one. Okay, so the other saves were deleted, and now I'm going to save it again because I have updates. So club delight, save. This one's got the glowies, and I'm gonna name this one. Now I gotta wait for this to save. Alright, it has saved, and so I can actually delete this one right here, but I'm not going to right now. So next thing I need to figure out is what to do with this floor, because Mike said she doesn't like things that move and probably need to get rid of the flashing lights. So let's see what we can do. So I made that top one invisible. Make that one invisible. And we don't want that one. It's not. There we go. So let's see what else we can do. Oh. Well. Wonder what that will look like. Okay, well, we still got dots, but they're not flashing. I think I can live with that. Let's do the top the same way. Please do not boo me. I don't know, it just seems kind of harsh for the ceiling. And it's not really the color I like. Ugh, no. Glow. I thought that was the one we used before. No, that was blank. This is glow. Let's do glow on the floor. Come on. Okay, I like that better. I like that better. So the one up here, um, it's not making much of a difference. Let's go to, no, we don't want that. I think it's making it more pink. And this, whoa, more purple. It's lighter. It looks purple, but it also looks like it matches the wall better. Okay, now it's starting to get like a reddish pink. Okay, 255.0 and 230. 255.0 and 230. Okay, so I changed the color on the bottom to match the ceiling. And now it looks more like a reflection. Well, at least it's not moving. So, alright, so we fixed that. Now, in my version, I'm going to have the twinkles, I think. I think I'm going to have them twinkling. Okay, so we removed the flashing lights. And we did a safe save. So the only thing left to do is make sure everything is reflected and to do the lighting. Lighting is always last. I know other decos say do your lighting first, set it up first or whatever. I don't because I hate lighting. I do mine last. Okay, so the signs got. Oh, I didn't reflect the balloons. The balloons. Okay, so the height of this sign down here is 790,500. 1678. Where are the balloons? Oh, they're not low enough. Okay, so let's go lower. I don't see them. Well, let's get rid of the floor. Where are the fucking balloons? Where are they? Ah, there they are. I guess they were too far back. Okay, so I moved them back to where they are, like the green line is almost up against that wall there. And apparently, so my floor down here with the glow is not low enough. Because okay, maybe it's not the glow floor, maybe it's the black floor. the glow floor. It ain't that one. It is, I mean, you can't even tell. And that disappears. We don't want that. So let's do 5 on that. Let's get the height of the balloons. And while I'm thinking about it, we're going to go over here and put the render priority on this sign as 5 as well. Okay, we got the height of the balloons, so this number has changed as 27. I think it's 27,112. There. Now it's poking out. You can see the balloons down there, right there. Right there. Okay, now we need to do the other ones. I can't find the balloons. Let me pause this. I'll be back. Okay, so I got the balloons in place. And got everything checked out. The last thing is lighting. And I'm going to tell you right now, I am not an expert at lighting. In fact, I totally suck at it. I'm not going to tell you how to do lighting. For this club, all I did was like one overall trigger that I set at the beginning. And just to light it up so that I could see what I was doing. But you can play with these numbers. Like, look at that. That's pretty neat. Like it turned everything blue and green, and with the ceiling being pink. That looks pretty cool. You know, you can do different things with lighting. So, but for this instance, I just want to do something pretty basic. It's too pink. I'll need a little bit of white in here. This one, I want it to be more white, but not all the way white. If that makes any sense. Okay, now directional color, it's the color that you want coming down or coming up on the avatar. You can see it changing colors on my avatar. I just turned it all white, and I really let me find RGB colors for pink. $255, $192. What was the last one? 203. I don't look pink. That looks kind of yellow. My skin. That looks more of a pink. And then the direction is the direction you want it to go. Did you see the color change right there? The negative one looks like it's hitting my face from above, and the regular one looks like it's coming up from the bottom. I like that better. It's not so harsh on the face. And you can set it like from side to side too. Do you see what happened back there? Watch. You see that? Watch. Let's see what negative one does. I'm not going to mess with those. I suck at lighting. Truly, I do. So, I'm just going to use the bitmaps to light up what I want to be lit up. So, I'm going to go to the reflected signs. I don't want it to be lit up too much. No, I don't think I'm gonna light that up. Like that. Maybe about half on the birthday sun. Down on 50. Just so it doesn't look like a black blob under there. Okay. And these little signs right here are not showing up at all, so I'm going to do 25. I don't want them to be lit up like all the way. I just want them to show up enough to where you can see it's a reflection. That's all. I just want people to see, hey, there is a reflection. Okay, so now I'm going to go around and, well, this shouldn't light up anymore. Oh, well, I guess they do. Oh, right, because I don't have the lighting set up all the way. Like, the overall lighting trigger is not set up to 255, so it's not the brightest point. So, anything that I want to show up extra, I need to turn it up under bitmaps, if that makes sense. Don't look at me for lighting advice because I'm not the expert on it. I know enough to do the basic stuff. but I'm not the one to ask for lighting. I just don't understand it. Like, I don't have a technical mind, and so I don't understand. Like, I'll tell anybody to ask. I am tech stupid, and I suck at math. That's why I say don't ask me tech questions. So lighting is more technical for me, and I just don't get it. My brain just does not function that way. Like when I learn something, I have to learn one on one. I have to have someone actually show me. It's hard for me to learn from a textbook or video. I have learned from videos, but it's difficult. It's difficult for me. I know there are a lot of people out there like me. Um, so when I make these instructional videos, I try to make it like I'm sitting here showing you person to person and not like a textbook. And I try to explain my steps as I go. I hope it helps. If it doesn't, or if there's a better way, tell me. Because I don't know what y'all are thinking. I don't know what y'all are struggling through. Um, as far as understanding this stuff. And I have been asked about teaching a class, a Deco class, maybe at UA or something, but no, because I don't have the patience for that. I do better with it this way. Plus, I don't know everything. I don't feel like I'm qualified to be that kind of instructor. Okay, I muddle through this shit. I've been fortunate enough to, um, you know, earn an income doing it. I forgot to highlight this one, this sign underneath. So I've been very fortunate in that regard, but I do not feel I'm qualified to teach in a classroom. Okay. So, in my mind, this shit is done. Done, 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 done. But we will see. So, the reflections are done. The lighting, the very, very basic lighting is done. And nothing's moving. Oh, this doesn't look black anymore. This looks pink. Um, I can live with it. I really wanted it to be black, but I can live with it. I'm not sure about this pattern on the floor. I like it. The longer it's been here, the more you know, like I've gotten used to it and I'm liking it, but wondering if I should light it up some like that. Oh yeah, I like that better. I like that a lot better. Should I turn it up? No, that's as far as it's going. This one up here. Oh, that's the collide. That's the glow. Okay, well, anyway. So I'm happy with it. So let's see what Mike thinks. I'm going to be bringing him in for a final check. It's very pink. I was told that Dell, her favorite color is pink, so it's very pink. Alright, and that is it. And now we have a club. Oh, let me go to where you log in at, the entry of the club. And let's I think I'm just gonna darken these other walls. Well, that sticks out like a sore thumb, doesn't it? If anybody wants to know who built this, they can look. Why isn't it darkening? Okay, and then this one. Make this one a little bit darker. So okay. And this one needs to be lit up. So actually, I can get rid of, what did I just do? Okay, I cloned it. So actually, I can get rid of this sign right here. I'm just going to make it invisible for now. Hopefully people get it. What? Oh, that's that red line right there. That's from the, okay, that's from the barrier. Okay, so this one up here, should I go brighter or darker? Maybe darker on the one on top. Okay, well, people ought to know from that. Oh, let's go towards the wall that glows and see where it takes us. Oh, looky there, a very pink club. Okay, well, that ought to do it. So I'm still undecided. Like, the reflections down there of the logo are bugging me, but I think I'm gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave it. So the balloons, everything's reflected. Alright, so I'm gonna have Mike come take a look and let me know what he thinks. And hope to see you guys at the party. It is April the 27th at, I think it's 5 p.m. Eastern. Let me look at my schedule. It's Thursday, April 27th. No, wrong line. It's Thursday, April 27th at 5 p.m. Eastern. So it's from 5 to 8. We're going to have lots of fun here. There are going to be VIPs dropped one every hour. And there are going to be ray drops every hour as well. So make sure you guys come and hang out for the party. And hey, thanks for hanging out for all 5 of these fucking videos. I never could have made it. So if you if you made it this far, you deserve something special. You really do. Alright, you guys. Have a good one. If you have ideas for new videos, throw them in my box.